So today we wanted to find out if these brand new townhomes stacked up against the lowest price resale home in the same neighborhood of Inspirada at $399,000. We found out they absolutely did. Stick around because we have the whole tour coming up right now. What's up? I'm Jesse Vargas with Urban Nest Realty. Today I'm at Venetia Townhomes. These are being built by Lennar Homes. They've got 6 model homes. The first 3 we're gonna take a look at have their American traditional exterior. Let's go take a look. We're gonna check out how much value these brand new townhomes have. We're like steps away from luxury townhomes being built by Toll Brothers. So I would think that we're gonna get plenty of value being right in that same vicinity, but at a lower price point. So today we're stepping into townhomes that are in the range of the low 400s to 450. Let's turn this corner and see how they look. So we're here at the Rhett floor plan, and it is 1,927 square feet. Starting price right around $445,000. You walk right into an open living space. And then downstairs there is an additional bedroom and full bath as well. This floor plan, as far as coming in at $445,000, it's really great from the standpoint of you have that extra 4th bedroom. And when we're talking about this is gonna be one of the more expensive floor plans that they offer here. If you're looking at resale homes in Inspirada, you really aren't gonna find anything, even as far as a townhome, under the $400,000 price range. So there's a good price point here at $445,000 where you're not paying too much of a premium for a brand new home. So you've got quartz countertops, stainless steel refrigerator. The one thing I would say is likely not gonna come with a brand new home would be the backsplash. So you could do that separately on your own, or you could pay additional to have that done during the building process. As we come upstairs, right at the top, be walking into a nice loft. So secondary living space. And again, the spaces in a townhome like this, they aren't meant to be huge. Generally, someone that's looking at a townhome is wanting spaces that don't require as much upkeep, don't require as much maintenance, don't need to tidy up as much. So on one side of the loft, we have the primary suite. Plenty of room for king-size bed, walk-in closet, and what's really nice on this floor plan is you have a door that goes out to a small balcony, so you can wake up, go enjoy your morning coffee outside on your nice outdoor patio. Over on this opposite side now from the primary suite, we'll have the 2 secondary bedrooms. We'll have laundry room and the secondary bathroom. It's a really nice size laundry room. It has one of these media panels that we've talked about before. You can put in your modem and easily have Wi-Fi going throughout the house. On the bedrooms, one of the more common items I hear requested is secondary bedrooms that are a good size. And I know that's kind of a general, a good size, what's a good size for people. The hard part is when you go into homes where the secondary bedrooms are around 10 by 10, that feels really small. These ones here, we have one that's about 12 by 11 and one that's 12 by 12. So pretty good in size when you compare that to a 10 by 10 bedroom. Let's go check them out. What I do like about these models is they're not trying to like trick you with a whole bunch of fancy stuff. Pretty much what you see is what you're gonna get. Basically in their model of building homes, they call it everything included. So they really try not to do the bait and switch with what their model homes look like. It's gonna be pretty close to what you would be getting building brand new. So we are now inside of the Reid floor plan, 1,888 square feet. Not too far off from the last home we were at 1,926 square feet. But with this one being 2 bedrooms, it gives the downstairs a much more open feel. It feels larger in this space. This one does have some upgraded countertops, you'll notice, but again, for the most part, it's not too over the top on what the upgrades are gonna be inside of the models. So you get a pretty good feel for what you're getting when you're building one of these Lennar townhomes. One of the featured items that they're providing is the space for the ceiling fan to go in. You'll see it's capped off there and it's wired already for ceiling fan and lighting. That's not the case at every single home builder. A lot of times you'll have to pay for the upgrade to have that added in. So they're including that in the living room and all of the bedrooms as well. So it's a nice little item to have in there. We did a video as these were just starting to get built out, and we talked a lot about some of the benefits of living in this specific community and just kind of the process of buying a brand new home, some tips and tricks. So definitely go back and watch that video, get some more insights as far as the neighborhood. This one's a little bit more focused on just touring the models themselves. Right here at the top of the stairs, we have the primary suite. And again, really good size. This one, like I said, 2 bedrooms, so it's gonna give much more space to each of those bedrooms. Not a full walkout balcony, but it does have a nice little space where you could open up the doors, let some fresh air in, maybe not in the middle of summer, but definitely as we get into the fall months, it'll be nice to be able to let some of that breeze come in. So elevations, when you're looking at brand new homes, is kind of the design of the outside of the property. Here we have A, B, C, and D as options. We'll have 4 different looks to these townhomes. Right here is letting us know that this double door is only available on the D elevation. So that's something to keep in mind. If having this double door here would be interesting to you, you're really looking at only 1 out of the 4 elevations that they have to offer. So we're gonna head over to the other side of the upstairs, which along the way we'll have a full laundry room, have a nice closet here, and then plot twist, over here we have another primary suite. So 2 primary suites. This is really great for many different living situations, but if you're looking for a 2-bedroom home where each person feels like they're living in a primary suite, this is a great option for you. So let's head out to the balcony because there's a couple items we should probably discuss. We were talking about elevations on these properties. So right across from us, this row of homes, you can see it has like this stone accent on the front. And then on the far side from us, kind of facing back at us, you can tell it's a completely different style than having that stone accent. So that's kind of what I'm talking about when I'm discussing elevations and how there's multiple different styles for you to choose from. The other thing we need to talk about is right here, there is some open desert. That's eventually going to become something, and it's most likely going to be a commercial space. So you got to know, if you're purchasing on this end of these townhomes, you're coming this close up, there will be commercial businesses probably right here. Nothing's definitive, plans can change, but from my knowledge, this is going to be some commercial stuff that's going on. The benefit to it is you're literally steps from everything that's going on in the Inspirada Town Center. You're eventually going to be steps away from Inspirada Resort that's going to be built by Station Casinos. Depends on what you want. Do you want to be that close to where all the action is, or would you prefer to be more inside the community and not be feeling as on top of all the town center goings? I think it's pretty cool because there's not very many places in the Vegas area where you have a very easy walkability. This would be a great place to live if you want to be able to walk to your coffee shop, walk to the resort with all the dining and restaurants and shops. This is an awesome area to live. Standard with all these is going to be LED lights, which is really nice. They're very energy efficient. They last for a long time. So that's included with all the homes. I have mentioned how they don't go too overboard with the extras and upgrades. One big item though will be the flooring. So right now we're in the downstairs area with a tile, kind of like a whitish gray wood look flooring. But what would actually be in here from my experience in working with Lennar is most of the area will be carpet. And then in the wet areas, such as the bathrooms and the kitchen, you'd be working with a linoleum floor. Now that's something you can, again, upgrade through Lennar, or you could do that after you move in, have that flooring replaced, up to you. But these are not the standard floors that you would be seeing if you were purchasing brand new. So So when we did the walkthrough of the area before the models were finished being built, we actually had a few people reach out as far as wanting to see them in person. Definitely shoot me a message, give me a call, we can set that up. But really what's important about getting the best price you can possibly get on a brand new home, that's typically gonna happen at the very beginning stages of a neighborhood being built out, and that's because over the course of time they raise the prices. So right now, there's, I believe, 13 of the lots out of just over 100 that are sold. So this is still a good time to get in if you're really being price conscious and have been thinking about buying a brand new townhome. Now's the time to get in over here. So here at the top of the stairs, we've got the laundry room, and then it's gonna flow in over to the primary suite. So let's go check it out. I really love how all of these models seem to have some sort of an outdoor balcony. Because with townhomes, you're not really gonna have like a yard space per se. So just having that area that you can step outside, it's really nice to have. So also I just wanna point out while we're out here, we're right across the street right now from Highview, which we've done a video on. Those are townhomes by TriPoint, and then kind of catty corner to us would be Amiata, which are luxury multi-story townhomes with rooftop decks. So you've really got 3 different price points and styles of townhomes right here. And I would say this one for Lennar is gonna be for someone who's really trying to watch the price that they're staying at. And it would also be the most value. You're literally in a spot that's right next to luxury townhomes as well. Being right next to it shows that there's value to being in this spot. So over on the other side of the upstairs, we have the secondary bathroom. We have 2 secondary bedrooms, and one of them is actually gonna feature a balcony as well. I wanna point out again, the size of these secondary bedrooms at the townhome so far have been really good. So if maybe you've looked at some other townhomes where the secondary bedrooms were just too small, couldn't pull the trigger, this is a really nice alternative. So we just wrapped up with the 3 models right over there, and now there's 3 more models right behind me. What we're gonna do is gonna break this up into a second video of these 3 models. So subscribe to the channel. You'll be notified when we get this next video put up for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.